The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Ham Right podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It's your Ham Right podcast with your boy C Ham, aka Cal L, and as always with my brothers by my side.
That boy D Ham. Also, we got Cuz in the house.
Big Cuz, what's happening? What's happening?
Calvin. You know what I'm saying? We got another Cal. We got C Ham and D Ham, and I'm just a Ham.
Oh man. All right. Well, I tell you what, man. Why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself real quick, man, before we get into it.
Man, you know, I'm just a young brother trying to make a way, man. You know, I love life, I love family, I love people, and you know, that's my makeup, you know, and that's what I roll off. I used to be a knucklehead, and you know, used to do things that probably was out the norm, but you know, you mature and you kind of understand the vision of life a little bit better than you did when you was younger. So,
My man.
you know, I'm here to enjoy my family. This is my family.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to the lab.
Family.
Welcome to the lab.
Family. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Welcome to the lab, man. Don't let it be
Yeah.
your last time.
Nah,
We've been trying to get this for a while.
Yeah, I don't want it to be the last.
All right, man. All right, so hey, bro. So how was your week, man? What's going on with you?
Oh, man, you know.
Yeah, I'm talking to
We
you.
talking
brother.
ham. We talking
You
ham
good?
lamb. My bad.
Oh, man.
Hey, I ain't did this in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Ham lamb.
Just trying to
What's
get
your
it.
week like?
Oh man, you know, trying to live how I'm supposed to live. What's up with yours? Yours good?
Oh man, you know, hey, just trying to make it make sense, man. It's
man.
good.
As always.
Great. Good is average. We going for great.
Right.
We going for great.
Well, if it's making dollars, it's making sense.
That's right. That's
There
for
it
sure.
is. There
That's
it
for
is,
sure.
man.
That's for
All right,
sure.
man. So we finna jump right into this, man. So this week, 50 Cent and Big Meech, man. Bruh, what?
So we ain't touched on it the last couple weeks because I wanted to see how it all played out. 'Cause
Right.
we both said it's gonna be some more stuff coming.
Right.
And you're right, it was. So, as we all know, 50 Cent and Rick Ross been beefing for, years, over a decade.
Yeah, man, crazy.
Rick Ross had the song BMF, Blowing Money Fast, where he was, I think on Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Yeah.
Somebody else.
Yeah, it was
Right.
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 It was, a big hit for him or whatnot. Anyways, Big Meech got currently, released or whatnot. He's on house arrest. He took a picture with Rick Ross in a video talking about they finna host a car show together in a Welcome Home Big Meech concert. We both know, and everybody knows,
Yep.
how 50 is. Not only by loyalty, but
Everything, man.
every
Business.
pettiness.
Yeah.
Like needless to say, there's no more next season after BMF this season.
Yeah, man. I saw that out there, and that tore me down, man. Because I was kind of getting into the show, man. Especially Lil Meech, he was coming to his own and everything like that. Man.
Speaking of Lil Meech, he put a video and some tweets out. Why, I don't know, because 50 gonna share them to the world, and he did.
Yes, indeed.
I don't, F Rick Ross, and my dad just did that for money. He needed some money, till the season start. 50 response, what season? What next season, little nigga? And then that's when they came out with BMF would be over with. After this season, it's the end.
Oh, man. Now, cuz I know you've been
Wait,
getting on it.
there's more.
Yeah, uh-oh.
So the car show, that is all this is behind.
You mean the one that got canceled?
Yeah,
Oh.
that one.
Oh.
It got canceled.
The council.
Also, when they started beefing, because Big Meech then came out and said, "Is 50 an internet gangster and whatnot?" 50 then said, "Oh, you got out because you snitch. You a rat, and it's paperwork."
Yeah, I was gonna say he got
And
paperwork too.
He got and a lady named Tammy Collins and another person who they say Big Meech snitched on. He then came forward and said, "Yeah, he snitched," and now they saying they allegedly producing paperwork. 50 also said he done sent Lil Meech to rehab, and they done ran through the money that they gave him or whatnot. That's on him. So it's getting crazy.
Yeah,
So,
like you said,
Yeah,
it's getting
man.
it's getting
getting
kind of
kinda
heavy. All right.
It's
So
getting
what's
kinda
what's your take on it, cuz?
Hey man, I'm a laid back type of guy. I'm getting a lot of the BMF from from afar because I didn't really watch the show, so I don't follow the show like that. But in grabbing stuff on the run, you know what I'm saying. I just think 50 Cent is a very powerful man, and I think he put a lot into making this BMF thing what it is, and he just standing on that. You know what I mean? I mean, it's crazy because you got two black men that got some form of power.
I was going to say very
You
powerful.
understand what I'm saying? And I hate that they displaying to the masses that we can't get it right. You know what I mean? And that's the part that's just like distasteful. Maybe that's the part that put me where I don't really follow it to that degree. But I just wish they can come together, you know what I'm saying, make sense of it and share what the people love. Because like a lot of people, I know a lot of people like BMF. The different generation, my kids, you know what I'm saying, know all about it. They know more than me. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's big stuff. Once the youth got it, it's out there. You know what I mean? So they keep things going. So, I just wish they can display a different way of, showing some form of unity, especially being two black men that can really, you know what I'm saying, put some things together.
But 50 made it a household name.
Yeah.
Like you just said. Like, the youth know about it. Everybody know it now because 50, and he owns the right to it. Rick Ross did a video talking about he coming out with a BMF movie. It's going to be the best, way better than that Raggedy Show. And 50 owned the rights to all BMF. They sold that to him years ago. That's why he has access to certain things. That's why he said he got proof of paperwork of allegedly Big Meech snitching.
Yeah.
Well, here's my take on it, man. Look, I think 50 is well within right to go ahead and let this be the last season. At some point in time, this been going on for 10 years with one man. Now you finna start up another whole decade with somebody else. No, he could just cut ties with him and keep on pushing business in his direction and do what he gonna do and let it go. Ain't no need to go back and forth with him, man. Anything like that, man. Just, keep his business rolling and everything like that, man. So
no, it's about loyalty though with 50. 50 big on loyalty. And I totally get that. And he done put money in y'all hands. He done made y'all a household name.
Millions.
Tony Yayo just did an interview, said they all was at Big Meech house, at his girlfriend's house when he got out. Him, Murder, Uncle Murder, 50 Cent. And Big Meech was complaining about Lil Baby came through in a Ferrari truck and didn't give him no money. Like, hey,
like he owe him.
Yeah, like he owe him something. Like,
that Lil Baby wasn't even born when he got locked up.
Man,
that's like
so. And they was like, all 50 had to do was come give him a bag when he came to the dinner. But then Lil Meech around here spending $10,000 on what them jeans is.
It don't even matter what it is. $10,000 on a pair of jeans.
But you're supposed to stay to the rule. You know what I mean? Only thing, man, he shouldn't have to give him no money. Cause you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't supposed to.
The only thing he owe him is respect,
right,
and love.
And I done fell through and showed you that.
Man, it's like the
money. I ain't BMF. You ain't my daddy or nothing. You ain't my OG.
You ain't blood.
I don't know you.
You ain't blood.
So you see the evil all in it. The evil still resolves back to the money.
I thought they had money.
In the money.
I thought y'all had like mansions that was walls and floors was filled with money.
Man, you talked about that last week. Boy, and I was like, man, do they?
Do they? Obviously, I mean, it came out and now Lil Meech doing $500 promos. Now I give him a shout out for still chewing after he done got dropped. Right. But like for $500, he gonna give you a promo. I mean, he'll give us a promo for $500. But
nah, we good.
Yeah, we good. Like
we got.
I ain't crossing 50.
We got cuz.
Yeah, we got cuz. And I'm trying to get him. We trying to fuck with 50. We trying to be on something power for us.
We got cuz.
Caning
in the background. I know how to take a bullet out. I can take a bullet.
Speaking of cuz, tell us what you got going, man. You a man of many hats. You a small business owner. You a real estate investor. You a home flipper, renovator, innovator. Like
a little bit of everything, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying. I'm humble, man. You know what I'm saying. That's probably why a lot of people might not know that, but I don't really, what I'm saying, put it out in front. I just take my steps because they my steps to take. So
absolutely,
hey man, but this thing of it's in me because it's in my blood. You know what I'm saying? And I have grown to respect that. You know what I'm saying? I always been gifted in this business arena. You know what I mean? I was one of the first mobile detailers in all of Sarasota, Manatee County in 1998. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about like
mean setup.
Yeah, mean. You know what I'm saying? You know,
mean setup.
Mean. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, a lot of stuff was, you know, I knew it was in me. And as years went along, you get into different things. Business is really simple. You know what I mean? Because and I'm saying that in a way to say that, you know, the burdens that we put on ourselves when we're running a business is really we putting them on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you gravitate to something you love or you enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? That simplifies a lot of stuff with business. Now, some stuff you might have to get into and might have to learn to love it. You know what I mean? But in them efforts of learning to love it, you know what I'm saying, you're going into a good direction.
Right.
You know, so that's why I say business is simple. But I do a lot of things, man. I own an Italian ice business, Little Jenny's. That's my baby.
And we shout you. That's who we be shouting out.
Yes,
so y'all,
yes,
here's the face behind the
right.
picture we be shouting out.
That's my baby right there. You know. Then I, real estate investment. That's something that I want the masses to get into. You know what I mean? Because that's what's really gonna power things up. You know what I mean? Me just being one person trying to conquer property. What does that really
accomplish?
What does that really accomplish?
Right.
Especially in Newtown.
And but if we can come together and unify, you know what I'm saying? That's what's vital. And in the media, like Newtown, a special place. I invest a lot there. You know what I'm saying? I invest a lot of my money, a lot of my time, a lot of my, you know what I'm saying, knowledge there. The sad thing that I'm hate about what's going on with Newtown is, you know, the way the community is being overtaken by money. I just wish somebody would have had the means to stimulate that community so that the people that have been in that community can remain in that community. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So now it's at a way now where that's almost impossible because now that same community that my grandmother, you know what I'm saying, my grandfather, the roots of everything that I'm all African American. That's all I ever seen around that community. But now that community is owned more than 50% by different race of people, you know what I'm saying? It put us in a place where now we can't even stimulate it. So now that we can't even stimulate it, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense.
It's that gentrification.
You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense.
And then about the property. That's what we was talking about the episode with Bro Lance.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why he brought up a lot of property. But you brought up something, man. I got a question here that I wanted to ask you, but I'm gonna ask you something else off this right here, kind of like what you was talking about. Coming together. How hard is it to co-op and get people together within Newtown or in anywhere? You know, what are the challenges that you face trying to get people to do that?
The hate.
Well, man, listen, I'm gonna go deep. You know what I mean? Just because
get deep on them, cuz
you know it's my time and my time is valuable. So this is all time. You know what I'm saying? It's valuable. So I'm here and I'm in this moment, and you presenting this. It's a theory. It's Willie Lynch theory. This theory, man, you know what I'm saying? This is what still hunting us today. They say that it was so many years and the curses. Man, this stuff is still hunting us. You know what I'm saying? And brothers still got they Willie Lynch chip. They still got it activated.
What you know about the
Willie Lynch? You know what I'm saying? that chip is in them. And until they deactivate it, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's sad that, you know what I mean? It's designed that way. You know what I'm saying? He took the biggest, baddest, you know what I'm saying, man of color and beat him to a pulp to show him that I beat you to a pulp, but I won't kill you. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna do and say what I say do. You know what I'm saying? And that's still hunting the people, generations and generations and generations down the line, and then the money's out in front of stuff. The money, how can we can't beat the money? You know what I'm saying? We came over here, our ancestors came over here posted with chains and up on the ships. So the money part, we always been beneath that. We always been under that.
But here's the thing, man. It's like other people, you know, there's a thing called cooperative economics.
That's right.
So if we get, like you were saying, enough people together,
that's important. That's what
to come together and do this, that right there can be taken out. The money shouldn't be an issue,
right?
Because if you need $1 million, you get 10 people with 100,000. Yeah. You at where you need to be.
Yeah, where you need to be.
So I get what you're saying, man. I feel what you're saying, man.
It's just about us being able to come to, you know what I'm saying? The jealousy and envy is
that's what you're saying. The hate
wiping us up.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying?
We be chopping it up, man. We be talking about it.
It's a real thing. You know what I mean? And you know, and hate comes in all forms. Hate come in the family unit. Hate come in your immediate family. Hate come in,
and it don't even taste good to say, man, but it's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's real. You know what I'm saying? So only way you're gonna be able to trump hate is with love. You know what I mean? And you got to put yourself in loving situations. You got to put yourself in loving situations.
Say that again. The only way you can trump hate is with what?
You know what I'm saying? With love.
My man.
You can do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can do it.
Love does that.
Yeah.
All right, man. So speaking of love, man, with all these hats that you wear, I mean, like you say, you got Lil Jenny's. You got your, I just found out today, about the tire and rim,
I've been doing
business,
that for years,
the real estate, all the things that you got going, man.
Yeah.
Let's get into this. How do you prioritize that with spending time with family, man?
Man, I try to incorporate my family in everything I do. You know what I mean? So it don't put me in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, I'm neglecting them in any way, Everything that I do is family oriented, you know what I'm saying? I've been teaching my kids about business since, ready, said, go, and all of them savvy. And now it's sprinkling down into my grandkids. So I think I got a grip on that because it's truly a family thing. It's truly a family business. You know what I'm saying? My wife, you know what I'm saying? She the greatest thing that I got, you know what I mean? Because she makes it tough on me from time to time, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? She man, cuz just told me about this damn phone, man. Hey man, I'm sorry, man.
The business don't stop, man.
It don't stop. It won't stop. And guess what? It's a business call, you know what I'm saying? I just forgot to put it on the ring or on the you know what, just to be even unique, guess what? We different with this. We finna answer this call real quick. Hey, Lou, what's up, man? Lou. Yo. Oh, man, I can't hear him. He can't hear. But any rate, man, let me see what's going on. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry about that.
You good, man.
Hey,
told you that boy,
it's business, bro.
Pick up where you left off. You
man.
said your wife is everything, man.
But, my wife is everything. She my rock, you know what I mean? And I say that in regards to, a rock can move and a rock can shift, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, but
in reference to way the rock is steady. You know what I'm saying? A rock is steady though.
But yeah, you gotta, rock is steady. But and she my rock, she helped me, you know what I'm saying, manage a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? So you already know I love you. I don't gotta express it over this platform, but just to let the platform know, hey, I love you. You know that. You know what I'm saying? My kids to y'all already know.
I think worldwide though. The world know, bro. But we worldwide.
Yeah,
17
countries. We worldwide, 17 countries. Oh,
y'all say it in different languages.
Y'all got cousins in Africa.
Boy, we 17 countries, boy, not including USA, boy.
I'm a Latin lover now. We gonna have to get in the Spanish lane on this thing at one point now, but I'm gonna leave that for another show. You gonna leave that alone today. But yeah, man. Hey man, so like I say, man, it's fun, man, and that's what I make it. You know what I mean? And that's how I get through everything I get through. Like I say, I'm doing wheels. I'm supposed to be going right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm cutting time, but I say, boy, for my family.
Hey, but you with family, dog.
I'm gonna give family this time. That's more
Appreciate
important than
family
all
first.
of that. You know
Family
what I'm saying?
first.
Yeah,
Family first, and I enjoy that part of it.
True.
Family first right now. So yeah.
All right, so check it. We finna go ahead and we finna take a break.
Y'all know I'm short, man. You know what I'm saying? I might have to kick my feet up, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's hard tall.
We're gonna take a pause for the cause, pay some bills.
That's
We'll
right.
be back.
We'll be back.
Tax return time season, y'all, and we like to refer you to our partners at Credible Tax Pros. Chanel Johnson is a trusted tax expert who specializes in individual and small business tax returns throughout these entire United States. Credible Tax Pros is offering up to $7,000 in cash advances to qualified filers.
Boy, that's plenty of money. That's a hit.
Plenty of money, dog. For more information, email Chanel Johnson at Credible Tax Pros. File your taxes with Chanel Johnson and mention code YHR25 and also receive a free vacation when filing. Chanel Johnson at Credible Tax Pros. Credibility you can count on every time.
Every time. All right, y'all, welcome back. So we were telling y'all about the 50 Cent and Big Meech situation and the Rick Ross situation and how long Rick Ross and 50 been beefing over a decade. Main topic this week is going back and forth with people.
Right.
Like, and then like men going back and forth with women.
Dog.
What y'all got to say about that?
I'm gonna lean in first, cuz, and you come after that, man. So, you know me.
Yeah.
And anybody out here who knows me personally knows that at the first sign of foolishness, I'm gone. You get no words. You ain't gonna get nothing. Is just I'm just gone. I'm just gonna disappear. So going back and forth. I mean, I ain't no fool to not believe that there's some discussions that need to be had, and some of them gonna be heated, and you're gonna have to go back. Yeah, you're gonna go back and forth.
Go back and forth.
You know, but it's up to you. I think it's up to the individual to decide. You know, if the juice is worth the squeeze. You know, is it worth you sitting there going back and forth with this person?
And for how long?
And bam, that's it right there. How long? When it's over, it should be over. Mm-hmm. You know. So as far as me, going back and forth, man, I don't believe in it, and especially and when you say men going back and forth with a woman, I mean they you know, men and women are on different levels. You know, and I don't mean that one is above the other. I mean that the conversational tone and subjects are gonna be on different levels. So you're not gonna see eye to eye all the time with a woman. So you'll be doing that all day and day, going back and forth and trying to figure it out. So I'm not gonna do that either.
That can always be a debate between a man and a woman because we always so different. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's just. A man and a woman is different. And in a lot of cases, you know what I'm saying, they think different. But it all depends on what type of topic. You know what I mean? A man and a woman thing will always be because we're going to always be in that debate. You know what I mean? So, you know, trying to figure out a woman going to be hard to do. A woman trying to figure out a man is going to be hard to do. So you got to find a means of communicating to make it all worth to everybody while. And communication is one of the biggest recipes, you know what I'm saying?
If not the biggest.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
We spit that on everything dealing with relationships.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? That's where it really is, man. And you know, and be straight up with one another. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the truth hurts. You know what I'm saying?
But it's necessary.
Sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes the truth feels good. You know what I mean?
But it is necessary.
But it's necessary, and with all things, you know what I mean? So, you know, but that woman and man debate, man, that's gonna go on to the end of time. So, you know, we just if it's in a form of entertainment, better ride it out as such. If it's in the form of a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all come to, you know, a happy place in your minds and keep things on the up and up. But, you know, men and women debate, it's always, you know, look what women had to do for their rights and look how far women done came, man.
Well, you feel the love.
You know what I mean?
You feel the love from the two Calvins down.
Hell, let this non-Calvin speak on it. Cause boy, these cats around here.
He outnumbered, cuz. On that Calvin tip. Well, yeah, I wear that name Calvin with pride.
Indeed.
Well, in the words of another Calvin,
the original.
my daddy,
yes,
our daddy,
yes,
his uncle.
OG.
Hey, I'm only gonna argue for about 30 seconds and I'm ready to fight after that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, motherfucker, what you want to do?
Yeah.
And I ain't finna go back and forth with no female. That's bitch shit.
Yeah.
So that's words of my daddy, our daddy, his uncle.
Yeah.
So, I'm at the age now, boy, I ain't finna lip wrestle with you. I ain't finna go back and forth with you.
That's right. That's right.
Damn you and everything you believe in.
It ain't worth it. All that.
Say what you gotta say. Hey, long as you ain't put your hands on me, you ain't tried me and mines, and ain't tried the kids, no family member or nothing, and put your hands on nobody or try to steal or do nothing.
Yeah, man.
Hey, keep it moving.
What you say? Get to the point. Well, put your hands on me then.
It's like, it don't make no. Why we gonna spend 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna let you know off top how I feel. You can reciprocate it back.
Hey, man, if you ain't at battle or you ain't in no ring or doing your thing fighting wise,
you better sit on the sideline.
If you can't hit your damn kids, who the hell you finna hit? You can't. I already tell you can't hit nobody. Keep your hand to yourself. We so elementary. Hand to yourself. Don't touch nobody. You know what I mean? Call hey, they say you police, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you need the police, call the police. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Don't put your hands on nobody because they ain't gonna do nothing but put you in a bad place. Now, if it's about your life and it's about protecting that family, you know what I'm saying? You better Martin Lawrence to your eyes.
That road dog. Get to it. That guard your grill, that road dog.
For real.
They're going back and forth though, man. Let's get to a certain time where enough time and energy been spent on it. You just need to let it go. In the words of that boy JT Money, let it go. Let it go, and hey, let that. If it don't make dollars, don't make sense. Then you can be spent towards getting money or trying to get money instead of doing things that gonna get you in trouble. That's gonna cost money or send you up the road or devastate families.
All that.
Loving instead of hating.
No, but at the same time though, get your straightening and stand on business. Don't let nobody, try you or get over on you.
Nice. Yeah. All right, so y'all got the topic for this week, going back and forth with people. Y'all hit us up at your hamright@gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast@gmail.com. You can also check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, whatever. Wherever your favorite podcast can be found, I can assure you we are there. So you make sure you go out there and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button also, man. So with everything that we done talked about so far, man, we are still in Black History Month.
Black History Month.
Black History Month. Okay. So if you have not done anything to better your culture or your community, get out there and do something. Not only this month, but every month. That's just what it is.
That's just what it is. I'm down with that. So sign me up.
You do a lot for the community too, bro.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, you're always doing fundraisers and get-togethers and
that's what
charity work.
That's what it's all about, man. All this stuff is leased to us. All this stuff is borrowed time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you got to give of you. You know what I mean? If I get to a point where, you know what I mean, I got to be pushed around in a wheelchair, I want them youngsters to say, Mr. Cal, I done adopted the name Mr. Cal. Yeah. That's what they call me now, Mr. Cal.
You won't now.
They go from Icy Man to Mr. Cal. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? But I would want them youngsters in the community to be, honored to push me in a wheelchair if I ever had to come to that degree. Right. You know what I mean? But I just man, listen, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It's only one life. You only got one life to live. You know what I'm saying? You got to share it with the masses. You know what I mean? It's only so many places you're going to be able to get in a lifetime because you still only one person. You know what I mean? So, wherever you can, you know what I'm saying, give of yourself, whether it's in your, I put a lot of time in my immediate community, so I spill more back over into my immediate community. But, anywhere out there, you know what I'm saying? Especially, people of color, you know what I mean? We have come so far, you know what I mean? And we just shouldn't leave it at a month. You know what I'm saying?
12 months. The other 11. The 11 months.
I think you should keep it as a lifestyle. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And if you make it a lifestyle, it'll be worth your while, your family while, you know what I'm saying? Your brother while, your sister while, your uncle while, your cousin while, goddamn, we going third, second to cousin. We're going to take it all down the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? It'll all, evolve and make sense. You know what I mean? So, Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. All right, man. So I'm gonna get into the Black History fact for this week.
Go ahead.
All right.
Let's
So
roll
the
with
Black
it.
History fact we have this week, we like to salute Ron Simmons.
Ron Simmons.
Ron
Simmons.
Simmons.
All right. Professional
Ron
football
Simmons.
player in the NFL, CFL, but you may best know him as a professional wrestler. Now, this is where he made history. On August 2nd, 1982, he defeated Vader.
Yeah. He a wrestler. Big man Vader. Yeah.
He defeated Vader to become the first black wrestler to be recognized as World Heavyweight Champion by a national organization, and that's the WCW, the World Championship Wrestling Federation. 2 days later, he was celebrated in Atlanta for his accomplishments, man. So big ups to Ron Simmons, man.
That was big, man, because before that, it was a couple of black wrestlers that won championships, but they was in the regions, because back then wrestling had their own different region wrestling and leagues and federations.
Yeah.
But as a world champion, it was Ron Simmons.
Yeah.
And, he was an All-American at Florida State and, tried to make it NFL and played in the CFL, but then he went from the WCW and went and became Farouk and
he got like a lot of 80s names.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Yeah, but he wasn't the same in the WWE. But he was in there for like 20, 30 years in the WWE once he left WCW.
Yeah, he put a lot of time in.
Yeah, but he was the first official world champion as a black man in wrestling. So that was up. That boy Ron Simmons.
Big up to Ron Simmons. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
up to Ron Simmons.
Yes.
Hey, happy Black History Month, and Ron Simmons, we salute you. All right, man. So what we got here?
All right, so this one, we're gonna do craziest, segments, things we saw this week on the internet. We got two on for you. One, this one here so crazy. So a woman says her baby daddy won't help her pay the light bill because she has a husband and her power is off. What about her kid? Their kids together. Let the video show.
All right, here we go. Let's run it.
Y'all, please help me understand this. My lights got turned off. So I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off? That you have kids that stay here. You don't care about your kids? I understand that I have a husband, granted, don't beat me up over it, but we fell on hard times. So as my baby's father, I feel like you're supposed to pick up the slack. So you rather for your kids to be in the dark than to help your baby mother get her lights turned back on? What if I didn't have a husband? Would you have helped me then? These men is crazy. Sir, help me get my lights turned on. Don't worry about my husband. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. As my baby daddy, you should be helping me.
All right, get him, bro. What you got, man?
All right, so here's the thing. I done been there with the first ex-wife, right?
Oh man. Excuse me.
Called me one time. My light's about to get turned off. Mind you, I'm on child support and I do extra.
Oh Lord.
Mind you, you got a dude staying there with you. So I was like, wait, what you mean? Your light's about to get my light's about to get turned off and I ain't got the money to keep them on. That's what I pay child support and I do extra. And you got a grown man staying with you. Don't worry about who over here. I divorced you. I ain't worried about what you doing, who you doing it with, and who laid up next to you. But let me tell you about Ham. I don't go to work every day for me to be taking care of somebody, for another man to be laid up in that good dude, that good AC, sucking up that good AC, laid up on the couch. I pay child support and I do extra. And you still got your job. No. You can drop them off over here to mom.
There you go.
To me, or your mama house. You got to be in the dark, but my kids ain't. Drop them off to me. But girl, I pay child support and I do extra. You know I do.
Damn.
But look here. Hold up the phone. I expect to see the kids dropped off. If I don't, I'm assuming you dropped them off to your mama and them, or you figured you scratched up that money. Yeah. Hell no. Lady, you crazy. Like, you talking about what kind of man, what kind of woman Talking about your husband taking care of business.
Yeah,
and
you
he a
take
good man.
that.
Why?
Taking care of business.
And then you already know it's been some foolishness back and forth. So you know, what kind of man sit there and have his woman go ask the baby daddy to keep their lights on? Talking about they fell on hard times. Cause he's a bum.
Damn.
You done reached the all-time low, dog.
Well, you should have took care. It's 1,000 places you could. Scott.
Damn.
You could have. What's tax time? Y'all got all them
Hey,
kids.
so listen,
You could have got $100 and flipped it.
So I seen the video, right? You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta look at it from Cuz' point of view.
Because you had a different point of view.
Because I had a different point of view when I seen the video. But out of all due respect, though, the kids, though, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what terms, why y'all got divorced or why y'all ain't together no more. But y'all was into each other enough to produce a flower together. You know what I'm saying? So I see where my girl come from, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got a wife and we husband and wife, and I done fell on hard times, you know what I'm saying? So they being a husband and wife, they done fell on hard times, but it's a baby daddy out there, you know what I'm saying? And I think relationships, when they come to a ceasefire, if it comes to a point, and this might go way over, you know what I'm saying, the top, but I think if it comes to a point where y'all communicate and she be like, man, me and my old man down on hard times, coming at you with some raw and sincere stuff, you know what I'm saying, and your kids there, and it's about the lights, it might translate to, hey, give me the light bill, I'll go handle that. You know what I mean? I don't know if it'll because, you know, I got youngins there, you know what I mean? But let me tell you something. If it's on some other terms, or she done gave my loving away, and she done dogged me out left and right and left, she done ripped all my respect and just done took my heart and stumped on it, this, that, and the third. I don't know what the devil would paint my mind to be. You know what I mean? But what I'm telling you is, I think you should put it on the kids. So if it's a light bill, it is, you ask me for that, give me the light bill. I'm gonna make sure that happens. You know what I'm saying? It's what you asked me for. This is what you and your broke husband need. There's some lights on. I'm gonna turn the lights on for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Let me make sure I throw that in there, broke husband.
I'm gonna turn some lights on. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I do it for another family that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? At least she my baby mama, and she trying to hold it down for my seed. You know what I mean?
But you pay child support and do an extra too, though, cuz.
Okay, so now to that point, you know what I'm saying?
And this nigga laid up. You out there.
Yeah, so your point is different. Your point is different. So let me touch on your point. You know what I'm saying? Dude? Your point is on the side of, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I go to work every day, I put my grind in, you got me on child support. That happened every time, you know what I'm saying? That's right there at your fingertips. And you got this crusty man right here in the house on top of all that right there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving you nothing what I got running right here. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm the type of dude, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to laugh at the shit.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Drop the kids off. They ain't got to be in the dark.
I'm going to laugh at it.
It's
you know
lights on over here.
And here's the reason why I'm going to laugh at it. Here's the reason why I'm going to laugh at it. I'm going to laugh at it because, you know what I'm saying, I think you should have been done stuck to your baby daddy way before it got to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like before the pink slip even got, you knew that things was tough. You knew that the light bill got to get paid every 30 days. You know what I'm saying? So why would you want to come at me at the point where, oh, my lights turned off and now the lights turned off and now I got to come and be Captain to save them? But you know what I'm saying? But out of respect to my kids, right, I might really consider that because that topic of it. Now, if it probably would have been her man, it's no way. You know what I'm saying? And then who knows, bro? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you can be cool with people after relationships. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It might not always have to be in a harsh. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like double touch. I already
you still can, you know what I'm saying, like a person in a breakup. or you still can give a person respect in a breakup.
Most
you know
definitely.
what I mean?
Like, yeah,
So-
y'all can still be cool.
Right, especially if you got youngins together.
And I think
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
awesome.
You should want to
Right,
be able to,
exactly.
Hey,
Especially
baby
with
daddy,
the kid.
baby daddy D. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because kids
I'm
don't want to
hurting.
see their mom and daddy go
Yeah,
back and forth,
yeah,
regardless
right.
whether they're together or not.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's one Calvin. What the
Yeah.
other Calvin
Yeah,
got
what the
to
other
say?
Calvin,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
look
You the
here,
oldest
man.
head in this, you
Look
know
here,
what I mean?
man. So
Damn, sure is. He is. Oh, he is old.
yeah, well, here's my take on it, man. First off, I think it all depends on how the relationship ended, kind of like what you said.
Mhm.
If y'all just grew apart, we just grew apart, and it didn't make it anything like that, we still in good communication. You ain't keeping my kid from me. You ain't running me back and forth to coke. You ain't doing,
Still in my peace, playing
all
with my
that,
mind.
all that stuff like that.
That's right.
I'm thinking about my kid. Now if there was some animosity or something like that in the relationship, I'm like, hey, bring the kid to me. Or I say, all right, I'll do it, but have him call and ask me.
Right.
Yeah. Cause
Instead of having you,
bam.
That's your
instead of you,
husband. He the
So
man of the house.
see what I'm saying? See how the older head looked at it from, I'm one age, you one age. We look at it from a different point of view.
Did he just call
You
me
know
an
what
old
I'm
head?
saying? But I'm saying, you're
Nah,
saying,
I am, though.
You big cuz, you know what I'm saying? I respect, you know what I'm saying? I respect my elder people that's older than me, especially if they deserve it and earn it. You know what I mean? But to that topic, you know what I mean? That's
if his lights mean that much to him,
have
you
him
have
action.
him- you have
Because
him
now
call
you
and ask
allowing
me.
him to still be the man of the house. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And that's where we want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Come to me as a man. It's okay. Hey, bro, I'm adapt you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you and, you know what I'm saying, Felicia, y'all together. I hope everything work out.
Bye,
You know what I'm
Felicia.
saying? You know what I mean?
Boy, hey, my stance on it
Yeah, for
in
real.
2025 was my stance on it since that it was, and got 2020, whatever year that was.
Yeah.
Hell no, I pay child support a good amount, and I do a good amount of extra.
That's right.
They ain't got to be in the dark. You can
They
drop them
gotta
off
be-
to me over here where there's plenty of light.
So I
good
can
light,
ride. I can ride with your
or
point.
you can drop them off to your mama. But
Yeah.
I refuse. After you done put me through all this turmoil and trying me about my kids, because you were petty.
See, you still on. You got bitterness and animosity.
No, ain't no bitterness.
It might not be no bitterness, but you still.
I don't love them, cuz.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
that-
don't love
so-
them. That's-
so-
no.
so there it is. So we losing.
Okay,
We
that's
losing.
I don't
We
love them,
losing.
cuz.
Cuz don't love them. So,
Okay.
so it's
I was waiting for you to get to the point.
Yeah,
dog.
it's
Let me stop
automatic.
you there.
Yeah, okay.
I don't love them.
I was waiting for you to get to the point. All right, so y'all heard our take on this.
I love them. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
That's a Calvin
I
All right, so y'all heard our take on it. That's an interesting topic. I'd love to hear some of y'all come back on this. You can hit us up at your hamrightpodcast@gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast@gmail.com.
Yeah,
And, hey,
yeah.
so cuz,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Man,
for joining
it's
us
been
in
real,
the-
man. And the words from my mom from heaven, you know what I'm saying? That's how it used to be us saying, it's been real, you know what I mean?
And it's gonna stay
Yeah,
real.
It's gonna stay
My
real.
man.
You
Love
know what
boy.
I'm saying? See, ham, baby.
Love you, cuz.
Yes, sir.
Love
D-ham,
you, cuz.
baby.
All right, man. What you got?
Ham.
What you got for the people, bro?
Hey, as always, appreciate y'all taking time out every week to listen to us and watch us.
That's
We
right.
truly appreciate it.
Man, keep that going for real. Keep that going.
Keep that
You know
going.
what
Keep
I'm
that
saying?
business going.
Yeah,
that
man,
phone
they got
going
this
up. That
phone-
mean
this
money.
phone is crazy.
Stay
man.
grinding. Stay
grinding,
shining.
man. Hello.
Stay blessed.
Yes.
We gonna get up. Cuz.
Yes.
Go ahead, end this with a song.
Hey man, listen, I'm gonna end you with this right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's unify. You know what I mean? Let's love one another. You know what I mean? It don't matter the race. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying, the religion. It just matter that we all human beings and we need to act as such. You know what I mean? It's crazy stuff going on around the world. The world's spinning so fast. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And there's some stuff we don't got in our control. But hey, man, I'm gonna leave you with, you know, loving yourself.
Indeed. And I'm going to caveat that with hate knows that love's the cure. So y'all stop hating and get the loving out there.
That's right.
We
That's
out.
right. Yay.
All right. Yeah.
Go, cuz. Go, cuz.